Hey guys, welcome to another Magic for All video. Today, we'll be changing it up a little bit. Today we're playing some Modern, and I'm here with the Stoner Wizard.
Yep, that's me. A wizard with words. This name's a bit outdated. I don't even spell it anymore. But
So we are actually playing, we're playing through Spell Table, of course, and on Discord. But the wizard, I'm just gonna call him the wizard. He has a Discord server made just for playing Modern, and more specifically, casual Modern. Can you tell us more about your server, Wizard?
yeah, my name is Wizard Andrew. I'll take you one. I've been playing Magic for an absurdly long time, since I was like 7 years old or something. And although I do like Modern, the format has become way too fucking fast with games being decided by turn 3, turn whatever. Turn 3, turn 4, and all these sideboard answers have become so good. So I love me some good old fashioned kitchen table. This is modern legality for the most part. There's a couple cards that might stand out, like here's a Deathrite Shaman, but definitely lower power, something you wouldn't be able to play in modern, like a non-tiered deck. Always love playing stuff like that, or old cards you don't get the chance to play anymore, like Jace the Mind Sculptor and some of these fun cards. So if you're in the mood for some not quite modern but still 60 card fun action, where you're kind of willing to, take your deck, bring it down a peg, or buff it up depending on who you're playing, I want to join.
So when I joined, I got the what's the word? I can't think of it. But from what I thought it was that it was just a casual Modern. So you're saying that you could play, you guys play like Standard and all that fun stuff?
As far as like kitchen table, it's called freeform. It's like the official term for it. There's no ban list. It's literally just like you pull up with the cards you have. I don't mind personally. I leave it on a case by case basis on the server. Like you just kind of preferred would be like here's my deck list. If you don't have it, like you don't want to go through because this is a little awkward going through and showing you somebody their entire deck and trying to walk you through. Just
Yeah.
send them a Moxfield link. Say like, hey, this is the deck that I want to run. Is this too powerful? Is this not too powerful? And it's kind of like having a Rule Zero discussion, but for modern,
All right.
for whatever format you wish to play.
All right. Well, now that we've kind of introduced you guys to the server, and I've introduced you to Wizard. Wizard, do we want to roll to determine who goes first?
Sounds good to me.
Do we want to do odds or evens, or do we want to roll like d20s or something?
Let's do a good old fashioned odd or even. You want to choose?
I will choose odd.
All right.
I love that dice holder.
That's even. I will take it. What's up? You have a little dice tower? It's actually
Yeah.
3D printed. My brother made this for me. You can roll in the eye.
Dang! Does it close?
What's up?
Does it close?
No, it's just it's all one solid piece of plastic.
Now as for my hand. Oh, you're gonna go first?
I'll play fucking 5
I'm gonna mulligan down to 6.
This is old school, harkening back to Siege Rhino. It's got Siege Rhino, the new Rhino, and basically I made this all like whatever you call it, everything Tarkir. Some stuff, old stuff from Tarkir, and the new set Tarkir. So.
Wait, how many Tarkirs were there?
Well, there's Dragons of Tarkir or whatever, like the full block, back when block was still a thing. Tarkir, I believe, was the last set they stopped doing block. And then the new set that just came out,
Yeah.
just a singular set, was
Dragonstorm.
So it's got a lot of.
I didn't know
block,
Tarkir was
standard.
already technically a thing. I thought it was just a new one.
Oh no, yeah. Tarkir was one of the most like famous as far as like the like unique Magic worlds that are the most like beloved. There's like Ravnica, or at least like the most widely known. There's Ravnica, Tarkir is like one of the big ones, and like Innistrad.
Oh, I knew Innistrad and Ravnica.
Yeah.
I never heard of Tarkir until this set.
Yeah. Khans of Tarkir, Dragons of Tarkir. That was all part of one block.
I'll place this on the bottom.
Played.
Alright, while you were shuffling, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. And yeah, I'll be right back.
Also, another nice thing about kitchen table magic here is generally you can ask for a friendly mulligan. Never a bad thing. It's all about just playing your old decks that you never get a chance to play. Cards that are either power crept out or banned out. I have like a birthing pod deck that's it's not running the infinite combos that you might run into with birthing pod and other formats. It's just kind of running a basic sort of a lot of like enters and dies triggers sort of deck where you'll play a creature that gives you a token, play like a spouting Thrynax or play like Kitchen Finks to pod into more stuff. Much simpler, fair, quote unquote, birthing pod deck. I like the Deathright Shaman in a lot of my decks because I feel like that card, while very good, is mostly good when you're playing in like a super, how do I say, like competitive format. You can interact with the graveyard at like 1 mana, but also is a mana dork, and it's just too versatile. But for more like casual tables, depending on what you put in the deck, you can kind of make a lot of cards that make it disgusting. Got a deck that runs like the old school control, like Jace the Mind Sculptor, Snapcaster Mage, Sphinx Revelation, Supreme Verdict. Got like monocolor or bicolor humans, zombies, polycolor zombies. Yeah, a lot of just like fun, casual decks. I love the proxy. A lot of my decks are full proxy. Pretty much all of my decks, for that matter, are all proxy. And I even have some decks, this one here, that are not only proxy, they are all alternates. Where I've got a whole deck of, this is called the Tricks Minimalist frame. It's a custom card frame, all altered, just completely blank. Very, or like, rather, no border. Not like a borderless card, but literally 0 border. Which is very, very cool. And I've even made a couple of these, like this one myself, I actually made so that I could have it for the rest of the deck. Yeah. A lot of fun.
Alright, I have returned.
A little commentary while you were away.
I could hear it. I was wondering though, you're still building your server, correct?
Yeah.
So I have a couple suggestions. So I would say put like a looking for games channel for each of the different variations of Magic that you offer, or at least put a roll so that way they ping those with the roll, and then do the reaction rolls so that way they can just get the rolls that they want.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's just a page to go through, but yeah, I'll eventually have all that.
Yeah. Alright, so I have a hand. Do you?
I also have a hand that I'm good.
Okay. Take us away.
Alright, so I will play a Rager Verge ticket, so let me land comes in untapped, but I'm not sure for and I'll play this anime Llanowar Elves and pass it down.
Very nice Llanowar Elves.
That's a real Llanowar Elves, actually.
I know. I have the non-full art version of it.
Yeah.
I'll play a swamp and then I shall pass.
Okay. I'll play this Marsh Flats for Warzone Fetch Lands. I will tap my Laser Verge Thicket, and I will do Elmen side of Seiyu Wildland. So this will shuffle back into my library, and I get to search my library for a basic land card, heal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle.
It shuffles itself back in?
Yes, that is what the omens do. They're kind of like adventure cards, but instead of putting them down and like being able to play either side, they shuffle back in,
Wow.
which is a unique mechanic. I will also, well, just to save time, I'll fetch this with this much cards and get ready. So you have one basic land that goes into my hand off the save you, which I'll go grab. Probably a basic swamp, and then I will go fetch for Reef and Marsh.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Sure. So the swamp will go to my hand, the garbage shrine will go to play, I'll shrine two, that's
Okay.
Then I will play Absolute Classic. Swamp in my hand, I'll keep it real. One white, one green, I'll play a Voice of Resurgence. Remember when this card was $80? Good. 3 cards in hand, one which is now Battle Trees.
You said Voice of Resurgence?
Yeah, you can probably click on it. Yeah, I can click on it. I'm not saying.
Never in a podcast spell deck you turn into a new dodge create green and white element. Wow. Okay. I can see why that's expensive.
It used to be. Now it's like fucking couple.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Mountain. I'll tap 2.
This was in standard, you best believe.
Oh yeah. I will play Golem. Scheming Guide. Your favorite. But yeah, no, I once built a standard deck. I will pass, by the way. But I once built a standard deck out of just random cards I had, and it was like, it's not worth it. Standards ban so many good cards.
I'm gonna play this Windswept Team. Then I will, this is revealed, I will do a 2-1. I will just pass this on.
Did you just pass?
Yep.
Oh shit. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Mountain. I have 2 options here, and I don't like either of them. I'll swing Golem at you. Trigger, I reveal, I look at the top 2. I choose land or non-land. I'm going to choose non-land. You have to tell whether or not I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I will say it's a land.
You'll say it's a land? It was a mountain, so he leaves combat. Okay. I will tap 1, and I will Fatal Push your Landware Elves.
The Landware Elves?
Yeah. I can kill the other guy, but then the creature enters in as a 0/0.
Correct, yeah. But no, he would become a 2/2 because the Landware Elves would still be alive. But in response to killing the Landware Elves, I'd like to play an Abzan Charm, tapping the Landware Elves to draw 2 cards and take 2 life.
Okay.
Down to 15, I'll draw 2, resolve the stack. This will finish resolving.
And then I shall pass.
Okay. Unstep. Fetch with my Windswept Team. Go with the, Underground Archery and Surveil. Still running some pretty good lands in this deck. Surveil, still in this deck. Oh, we'll keep that. That's it. a Siege Rhino. Old school. That will drain you for 3. And I would move to combat when you get these 2.
With the 2/2, I'll take the 2.
Yeah.
That it?
Yep.
So I was chewing. And tap upkeep draw. Play a swamp. Tap 3 for a Dunland Crebain. On the ETBs, I have Mass Orcs 2. Remember one game, I don't know if it was against you, it's against somebody, and I was able to get the Orcs to be a 7/7.
You got it to be like a 9/9. This one.
I will then swing Golem at you. Trigger.
Yep.
Reveal top 2. I'm gonna say a land.
I will say it is also.
It's also a land?
Yeah.
It's a land. I'll then have to pass.
That's up. Draw. Tap 4 once again. I'm going to play a Unique Road Watcher, the Dragon Storm card. This creature enters, if I cast it, I get to null for I get to return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, those are pretty good hits. Fucking Severance. Just 2 good ones to take. I'll take the Severance first. On the CTBs, you get to look at your games, and I can reveal or not.
I don't like this.
Probably the Diabolicator. That seems good. I'll take the Diabolicator for sure.
Alright, what are you doing with it? Does it go to graveyard?
And whenever my Severance Priest dies, you get a 4/4.
Okay.
I will then move to combat.
Wait, where does the tutor go?
What's up?
Where does my tutor go?
What'd you say?
Where does my tutor go? The one you selected from my
Say
hand?
it one more time. Just like hold up.
Wait, let me. Where does the diabolic tutor go?
Where does the tutor go? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Hello?
Sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties. Let me try to fix it. Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Where
You're
does
asking me?
where does the diabolic tutor go?
It is exiled.
Exiled. Okay.
Yeah, and when Severance Priest dies, you get a 4/4.
Okay.
I'll then move to combat, and I'll swing you with a 4/5 trample and a 2/2.
I'll block the 2/2 with my 1/1 flyer. And then you said that's 4/5 trample?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will then pass the turn.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. Playing Evolving Wilds. Tap for 4. Play Gothmog. When the ETBs, I have Mass Orcs 1. And now my creature tokens have Death Touch.
Yep.
I will then swing Golem at you. Come on. I'm gonna say a land.
Say it's a non-lands.
It's a land! It's a mountain! Let's go! So you take 2, and because he is now unblockable, and I draw. I will then pass the turn. I've really taken to playing Lord of the Rings decks because I just recently got the One Ring. Technically,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's an actual ring.
I thought you were talking about the card. I was like, damn.
No,
Uh,
yeah, it was only like $30, something. 20, no, it was 20 something. 24, 28,
how
something,
big
like
is the orc army?
it is a 3/3.
I'd like to cast a Get Lost on the orc army.
I'm going to cast a Cry on top.
Yep, Crichton's on stack.
Counter target spell unless unless they shed a tear. Cause you're with
So
you.
that would be the best counter spell ever.
What?
So that would be the best counter spell ever.
It would. There was a guy I was playing with the other day. He was we were playing Commander, and I was playing my elves, and he's literally was playing pirates, but with the mostly being the ships. I kept reclamation saging him, and he got so fucking pissed about it. One guy just told him to shut the fuck up and play the game. He was at, because the other guy was at 12 life. He'd only cast 2 creatures. He told him to shut up and play the game. When I was over here like, oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside of this Segi Wildling again, get this forest, and then okay, 2 and play this Twistali Pride Mage. It's just a 2/2 with a Glove Pulpit, and get sacked to destroy an artifact enchantment.
Oh.
Coming with the team.
After this game,
There's a 4/5.
okay,
What's
keep
up?
going. No, keep going.
Swing a 4/5 trample, 2/2, and 2 vanilla 3/3s. Or no, one of these 3/3s does death touch you.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I die. I die.
You would die.
I'm at 11.
If you block the Severance Priest, you take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll block the 2/2. And I take 10.
Then you'll take 10. Yeah, I mean, I think you're dead regardless, unless you can kill all of my creatures.
Exactly. I have to go on a drawing kill spell spree.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty fast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is one of my weaker decks.
That's one of your weaker decks?
Yeah.
What?
I was kind of just left uncontested with him.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't have the Fatal Push was the only kill spell I drew that entire game.
Yeah.
But I did send you a deck list. Whenever you have a minute. I forgot I was gonna send you something. I can't remember what it was. There's something we were talking about. And I don't remember what it was.
This is Cancer.
It's funny though. Because I played against somebody who in Commander they had the Stormtide Leviathan. I was like, is he modern legal? So I put him in there, along with a Harbinger of the Season and Elvish Piper, just to get them out quickly. Be like, Elvish Piper, next turn tap. There's a Stormtide Leviathan, motherfucker.
Harbinger of the Seas makes it so non-basics are just become islands. Though.
Yes.
They're not like islands in addition to their other types.
Exactly.
So how are you going to cast the Elvish Piper if the...
Oh, that's a good point. Well, there's a forest in there. There's a basic forest.
One.
The one.
You're running a lot of basics.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut like the stomping ground and the commercial district and instead put 6 more basic forests.
I'll play this deck. I don't think I've played this against you yet. Also play Bridge. I'll try that one after this.
Uh-oh. So guys, normally Modern is played in games of 3, but we're special, so we don't do that.
Yeah, just doing some kitchen table. I got a billion decks here anyway. I won't try them all out. I could also play that deck I played against you before. I was just stealing all your shit.
No, don't you. I don't know if I told you, but I played you with the Jasper Flint deck I made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it apart.
I also have this, which is one of the Lord of the Rings starter decks. I have those too.
That's literally what I'm playing, bro.
Yeah, but it's not leveled up. It's the default.
Oh yeah, no. If I wanted to, I could take my green and white one and literally just put it back to the normal version.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. You should pull out the Mordor one, and I'll just downgrade my Selesnya
These are
one.
so boring.
They are. They really are. They're not very good either. One guy I told him I was playing the white green one. He's like, that deck sucks. I was like, yeah, it does. I know it does, but it's the only one I got. And then I upgraded the Mordor one. I was like, oh shit, this is better. However, when my friend played the Mordor one against the Selesnya, well, they also didn't know what they were doing. I wiped the floor with them. I had over 60-something life. What'd you say?
I said, I think the Rakdos one is stronger overall. Yeah, you can get a lot of life with this equipment for sure.
Yeah, it's also because they weren't attacking because they were too afraid of their creatures dying. And it also didn't help that I got Rosie Cotton now and they didn't kill them immediately. Like, I got him out early. I will keep this hand even though I don't really want to.
This is a one-lander with a tap line.
A one-lander with a tap land? Damn.
Yeah.
That's a two-lander. Oh.
Okay. You good to hit?
I have in my hand.
Alright. Shall we roll again?
Yes, we shall. I was waiting to see who was gonna go first. All right, you choose.
You rolling?
No, you're gonna roll, but I'm gonna let you choose. I chose last.
I will choose
Evens. We die. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I'll play Plains. I'll tap it for Leon and Vanguard.
Sure.
Press turn.
I can draw a land up the top. That is not a land up the top. I'll play an Arcane Sanctum. It's Esper. Blue, black, and a white. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. See, the funny thing is, this deck sucks worse than the other one, but it can get things out faster. Forest, tap it, many partings, go get basic land. I'll go get a Plains. Now that I've got my green mana, I'm good. That was the only green card in my hand was many partings. I also create food. I will then swing a 1/1 at you. I will then pass.
So, I will play a POD. Strike 2 and draw a card.
Okay. He is not drawing lands.
I will put those both on the bottom. Just Mr. Lee. I will play this Flood's Tram and test.
There we go. I'll play this Ajani, oh god. Shire Terrace. Sound like I said terrorist. Damn. Shire Terrace. I'm going to tap 2 for a Spirited Companion. When the ETBs, I draw a card. I should have played a fucking Plains. Damn. Okay. I will then swing another 1/1 at you again.
Take one.
And then I shall pass.
Let's jump up at the bench. Grab myself a hollow fountain.
He's got lands. He's got mana.
I will then pay the 2 life and take one into myself. So I'm going to start by about to cast off. Try one drop.
I'll cast the only green counter spell. Fuck you.
Do not do that. Let's grab it to the bottom. Draw a card.
I don't even think you noticed.
So my turn. On top. Draw. I'll play this Melina Delta. Which then will preordain once again. So that you draw card. Have a think real deep here. Both those are pretty good. So I want one of them lost. I'll take this one, scry this one at the bottom, draw this.
Jesus Christ, that's loud.
What's that?
You said you pass?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, the notifications for Discord are just very loud. Oh, fuck. I'll play Plains. I will tap 2 for an Johnny's Pride Mate.
Sure.
Whenever I gain life.
Actually, hold on.
What?
What does that one do again?
Whenever I gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on him.
And then
That's it. He's a 2/2. You can counter him. I don't care.
I would like to respond to fetch
Well, if I have a response to your fetch.
Good. So I fetch go basic island and counterspell that.
Okay. I will get counterspelled. I will then tap 2 for a Frodo, determined hero. I'm gaining a life anyway. I'm gonna move to combat. Trigger Leonin. I will gain a life, and she will get +1/+1 until end of turn. I'm gonna swing a 2/2 and a 1/1 at you, and then I shall pass.
Tap. Draw. Top. Go ahead.
Are you passing?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, that's concerning. I will untap. Upkeep, draw. Play Forest. Lord knows I don't have enough freaking stuff to play. I will tap 2, and I will psych the food to gain 3.
Sure.
Oh, the other thing with the game I was telling you about earlier, I also had a Butterbur on the field for the longest time, so I was just making food, sacking them at their end step,
Yeah.
which is really good. The fuck? I'll move to combat. I'll gain life.
actually, before you move to combat,
Okay.
I would like to cast a Go for the Throat on the Leonin Vanguard, try to target non-artifact creature.
Okay.
And I would also like to play a classic Path to Exile, which I'll do on your Proto. That will exile target creature, and then you get to get a land card, a basic land card, put it into play taps.
Do you understand why I need one of those?
Yeah, it's why Path to Exile, it doesn't get played anymore. It used to get played a shit ton, but giving your opponent a land is not always great.
Alright. I do have a response to that, though. In response, I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to sack the Shire Terrace. Type of sack the Shire Terrace to go get basic land on the battlefield tapped. I have 3 planes with 3 forests. Let's go!
There you go.
I'm weird. I like everything even. It's weird. It's part of being autistic.
Sounds like basics.
At least I think it is.
Yeah.
I'll swing a 1/1 at you.
Take one.
And then I shall pass.
That's it. I'm going to play this Teferi Time Raveler. It's a 3-mana Planeswalker. Each opponent can cast spells only the time they can cast a sword. I would just click on this. I'm going to minus him, so he's down to 1, and I'll return target artifact, creature, or enchantment back to its owner's hand, and I'll draw a card. So I will send your 1/1 back to your hand and draw a card.
That was actually very useful. Thank you.
Yeah, it does give you another card, which sucks, but I got something. I still can't draw lands. Holy shit, guys.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. That is a good card, but not very useful at this moment. I'll tap 2. I'll play a Spirited Companion. Draw a card. I love this.
Yep.
It's going to be useless right now, but it's going to be funny. Play an East Farthing Farmer. When the ETBs, I create a food. When I do, target creature I control gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each food I control. So he'll become a 2/2. And then I will have to pass.
So what we got? That is not a win.
We're doing it,
Oh,
bro.
scry 1 and draw a card. Draw land. That is a land. Not land I wanted, but we'll have to take it. Draw it on. Put it on top and draw. Undercity Sewers also go 1.
That's a tap land. I love it.
Yeah. I don't think I need that. I'm gonna know another classic. Jace, Burns Prodigy. And then go ahead.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw. Play Forest. This is probably. You got 2 blue up over there? Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna risk it. Tap 2, sack the food, gain 3 life. And then I'll swing a 1/1 and a 2/3, both at your. No, I'll swing the 2/3 at you, and I'll swing the 1/1 at your Planeswalker.
Sure.
And I shall pass.
That's it. Sucks. Another 2 and then 1. This feels so bad, but I have to do it. I'm gonna cast Significant Verdicts. Your verdict cannot be countered, destroy all creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll play Plains. I'm gonna cast this, even though it doesn't make any sense. So it's the only card in my hand I can actually use. I'm gonna tap 6 for Aragorn and Arwen.
Sure.
When the ETBs are attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature I control. Then I gain 1 life for each other creature I control.
Yep.
I will then have to pass.
How many cards do you have?
In hand, 3.
Yeah. I'll drop a turn, and I will finally play Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Okay.
To be one of the best cards ever, but it has since been very much carved out. I will use this -1 to return target creature to its owner's hand. Just send that chick right back. Send that black Aragorn right back. Yeah.
You said that's the Mind Sculptor, correct?
Jace the Mind Sculptor, yep, should go click on it.
Hey, he's also got a draw ability.
Okay, he's got just about everything.
Alright, here's something. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm going to play another Spirited Companion. Draw a card.
And he's a real Jace the Mind Sculptor, that's really.
I will then
Yep.
play Plains. Tap for 3. Tap for 3. Aragorn. My doggy will get a +1/+1 counter, and I will gain a life. And then I shall pass.
You are lagging big time right now.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
You were lagging big time. I didn't hear any of what you did. No, barely.
So I tap
Yes.
2 for a Spirited Companion.
Aragorn,
Draw Aragorn,
Yeah.
time out.
and then Aragorn.
Companion got a +1/+1 counter, and I gain life off of Aragorn ability. Then I pass.
Alright, so that's a deep draw. Holy fucking shit. Like, this is impressive, honestly. How terrible I'm doing. This deck has a lot of lands even in it, but it's just not happening. Mine use the -0 Jace ability, which is just a brainstorm. Draw 3, put 2 back. One land in that whole 3 cards. Holy fucking shit.
Alright, everyone, give him a round of applause. He got 1 land.
That's where this celestial body is in the tap rounds. And I will say, go ahead.
Alright, you said go ahead?
Yep.
Alright, I will untap. I'll keep drawing. Me play first.
Sure.
I will then swing both of these at you on attack.
Before you do that.
Okay.
I'd like to cast a Cryptic Command, another classic. I get to choose 2 from this mode. I would like to return your Aragorn to your hand and draw cards.
That's fine.
Okay.
In that case, if I'm gonna before combat, I'm gonna tap for 6. I'm gonna recast Aragorn. Trigger. My dog will get bigger.
See, attempt to move to combat. You give me priority casts.
Aragorn.
I'm not clear if you can do that before combat.
So if you're responding to me moving to combat, I can choose to do so. I can choose to stay in the main phase.
That's fine.
At least I know that's how it is in Commander. I don't know if it's the same thing in Modern.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then I will swing a 3/3 at you. He's gonna be a 3/3, but It was funny. I will pass. Nah, I dropped my hand. Are you Googling it?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'll look it up later. Okay, what's up? I just did. I'm gonna brainstorm again. 1, 2.
Oh shit, that is brainstorm.
All lands in a row. I like that.
Hmm.
Get those 2 back. Yeah, that'll do. I'll play basic swamp. Does Aragorn have trample?
No, he just has vigilance.
Vigilance, that's right.
He just has vigi.
Keyword. I'd like to pay 6. Play another very gross planeswalker. I'm gonna play Elspeth Sun's Chain.
Okay.
This guy essentially just shits out Soldier Check. He's been all it is. I will use her +1 and I will create 3 1/1 soldiers.
Okay.
But
I don't think you're gonna like what I'm gonna do to them. Let's see. Do I have 7 mana? I do. I do have 7 mana. I'm gonna go white and 3 to Faith's Fetters one of them, which will make it so he can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. I just care about that he can't attack or block. I will then. I had another plans. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in my hand. I'll then tap 3 to Dreadful Apathy. The other. Oh, Faith's Fetters. I forgot to mention when the ETBs I gain 4. But yeah, Dreadful Apathy, another one. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and then I get paid 2 and a white to exile it.
okay.
And then I will actually do that. I'll pay 2 and a white to exile it. I put my lids in the graveyard. I'll then move to combat. I'll swing 3 at your Planeswalker, your Elspeth Planeswalker.
Elspeth, okay.
On attack, Aragorn triggers, my dog get another +1/+1, and I gain life. I will swing the 4/4 at your face.
So Aragorn goes to the Planeswalker and then the 4/4 comes to me.
Yep. So Aragorn is a 3/6.
Elspeth will go to, and I will block the 4/4.
Okay, I will then pass.
So, I'm just gonna remove this guy from play. He's effectively useless. And I'll put him over here or something. So, yeah.
I was hoping to draw a Banishing Light so I can just get rid of all 3 of your creatures and smack you and kill you.
I would like to take out Elspeth once more. Get a bunch of soldiers. Oh shit. Hold on. Oops.
Which Elspeth is
First,
that?
I'd like to check up my Jace actually. I want to look at the top part of your library.
My library.
I get to decide whether to keep Yes, your library, and I get to decide if you can keep that on top or on bottom. I will say you put that on bottom.
I'm curious as to what it was now. I closed my eyes.
I'll play a meticulous.
Which Elspeth was that, though?
I'll play Meticulous Archive and Surveil. What card was it?
No, what's the Elspeth? Which Elspeth is it?
What do you mean?
Your Planeswalker.
Oh, Elspeth, Sun's Champion.
Alright. Sun's Champion. Let me find it. There we go. There's a Sun's Champion and a Sun's Nemesis. Which one is she?
Champion.
I know. I'm talking. I guess in the storyline, she's the champion and then becomes the enemy.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't follow the storyline.
I'll mill the Manly. Neither do I. I will play this Snapcaster Mage. Another classic card, Flash. When it enters the battlefield, target instant or sorcery card in my graveyard has flash back until end of turn.
Okay.
I will target Supreme Verdict. I will then play Supreme Verdict and destroy creatures.
Okay. Aragorn, I'm sorry. You have to go, bro. To be honest, I liked your white version anyway.
Supreme Verdict is gone. Now I will take out my Elspeth and get my green soldiers and pass it.
Okay. I'm gonna show you something crazy. This is gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna play a Protector of Gondor. You won't need.
Another one?
You
That's
ain't.
on top.
What? I had one in my hand. I had it in my hand. I drew it off of I think it was. I don't remember what I drew it off of. I think I drew it off of the dog, or I drew it for last turn or something. I drew it for last turn.
That's fine.
But you're not the only one that can make soldiers.
Yep.
He makes me a 1/1 human soldier, and then, excuse me, I shall pass. Haha.
You are lagging really bad on Discord, by the way.
It's probably because I'm on a different window. I passed.
Okay, what's up? Keep draw. That's a fun draw. I'll play this Hallowed Fountain tapped. I will look at the top card of your library with Jace. Yeah, it's fine. You can keep that.
I feel like it's a land.
I'll play this Teferi Time Revelry once again. And I will use its minus to send the token back to your hand, which just...
Wait, Fairy Time Raveler. I might have a response to that.
Okay.
Depending on which one it is. Okay. Okay, I do have a response, because otherwise I won't be able to do this on your turn, just for fun. I'm going to tap 2, and then I'm going to flash in an Indomitable Will on my Protector. Gives him +1/+2.
Indomitable Will.
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay. Then I will send +1/+2. Yeah, it's fine. I'll send the token back to your hand, which will just destroy it, and I'll drop it.
Okay.
I will then... I'll then take out Elspeth once more.
Why don't you just die? Oh my goodness.
I will pass the turn.
Oh my goodness. Before it looked like I stood a chance. Now it looks like I just don't. I'm gonna scoop. I'm gonna scoop.
I would like to counterspell that. Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Walker's in play.
I wasn't even casting it. I threw my hand down.
Yeah, Yeah.
Do you understand why the Rakdos one is better, right? Sure, this gave you a shit ton of life, but like, goddamn.
I don't think that one's bad. Just doesn't really have like the same punching power that Rakdos has for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I mean, if you let any of my decks, no matter which one I'm playing, get to like turn a billion like that, I'm probably gonna win. I'll find a way. I've got some pretty good cards.
Okay. I will. Are we playing another one?
That's a good question. Yeah, I'll play another one.
Alright. In that case, I'm bringing Rakdos back
I've
out.
got a really crazy. I'll play a really crazy deck.
Oh no, I'm getting demolished.
It's either you get demolished or I do absolutely nothing. those are the choices with this deck. Either I get lucky or I don't. Just basically how the stuff works. It's the only deck that I have that has an infinite combo of modern. Which a single one of the cards in here is not modern anymore. Everything else is
Do you mind telling me which
all
card that
very
is?
powerful cards for anyone that might be spectating, but they're all in a very strange shell.
What do you mean? Do you have like the wrong mana base?
So this deck is essentially an infinite combo deck, but the infinite combo, like there are better infinite combos you can be running in Modern that are way cheaper. But I specifically made this deck to make a really, like, it's a 3-card combo with a bunch of the pieces basically doing nothing. So like a 3-card combo is already pretty bad. But essentially this is kind of like eggs. I'm trying to loop my entire deck with this infinite combo, or like loop my entire deck to like play a bunch of like really small artifacts, throw them all into my graveyard, then I cast a spell that's called like Return to Vaults, which returns them all to play. And I do that again, and I'm like trying to mill myself out until I find the combo, play the combo.
Interesting.
Best way I can explain it. Yeah. Shut up, phone ass bitch. Alright. It's
Hey,
definitely a weird deck.
this is a kid friendly channel. You fucking dumbass.
Oh, is it? No, no. Fucking. Alright.
I love that. I love doing that. You're like, it's a kid's channel, you
My
fucking
Christian
dumbass.
Mind server, you fucking piece of shit. No fucking swearing, you piece of...
What?
No fucking swearing.
I love people who do that in real life where they're just like, you're not allowed to fucking swear. And we're just like, you just did it. Alright, I'll roll this time. Do you want odds or evens?
Odd.
It's a 5. It's 5.
I'll take play.
I will take the dying option. Is that a choice?
Yeah. Alright, I'm good to go.
I am too. I'm quite
Okay,
happy
I will
with me.
play Urza's Mine. These are still played in Modern. These are referred to as the Tron lands. Essentially, Urza's Mine says, add 1. If you control an Urza's power plant and an Urza's tower, you add 2. And Urza's power plant
You
and
throw-
tower are the exact same thing.
You throw I think it's a ley line, the 4-color ley line in that deck, they become all 3.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, they'll tap for a shit ton. And once you get all 3 lands, just 3 lands, they'll tap for 7.
How many of them are in that deck?
4 of each.
Wow. You pass?
But I have a very, very few lands. No, I will play a Chromatic Sphere. This is one of the rare instances of Magic of a card doing the exact same thing. Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star are the exact same card. 1 mana for an artifact, and I can pay 1 and tap it to sack it to add 1 mana of any color, so I just get the mana back and exile fun. Helps me to cycle my mana. Go ahead.
Evolving Wilds. Pass. The fuck were you doing? Were you waving at me? Hi. Oh.
I'll play Urza's Power Plant. That's the second Tron Lands.
Hey, you can always look like you're blowing kisses.
Codex Shredder. I can pay 5 to return a target card from my graveyard in my hand and sack this. Otherwise, it just I can just tap it to mill a card, which is exactly what it will do. I will mill a card. That is a grinding station, one of the features of the combo.
I don't
I
like
will
that.
then tap this Chromatic Sphere, paying 1, and then I'll float 1 fully mana to draw a card. 1 fully mana still floating. I will play a Mishra's Bauble, which is double says I can live the top card of somebody's library and draw a card from the next turn up to 0 mana. I will look at my own top card. I will pass the turn, then on your upkeep I'll draw this card.
At your end step, I'm going to tap and crack the Evolving Wilds to go get Swamp. Everyone needs some black in their life. Why did that sound wrong?
Oh, word? That does sound wrong.
That sounded wrong on so many levels. Kids don't say that in front of a black person. Unless it's a black person you're flirting
That
with.
pushed it over the top.
Unless it's a black person you're flirting with. That's different. Mountain, tab 2 for a Goblin Assailant. Pass.
That's all right. Good job. Ooh, I just got fucking fly. I'm gonna put that back in.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Draw for turn. I'll play another power plant for the Tron land, but it's not a 3. I will then suspend this Lotus Bloom. It is essentially a black lotus, but I have to suspend it before it becomes a black lotus.
Does that have a suspend of 0?
It's a spend cost of 0, yeah, but it suspends for 3 turns. I will mill a card with Codex Shredder. That's another Lotus Bloom. I'll pay 2 and I'll play Grinding Station. This thing is just I can sack artifacts and I can make somebody more cards. That's it. Good.
Oh, I see what your deck does now. Uh-huh.
Not to.
Alright, you have a choice. Do you want option number 1 or option number 2?
For what? For what you're playing? 2.
Option number 2. Tap 3 for a Grishnak. Rash Investigator. I have Mass Orcs too.
Who's the guy that steals a creature?
Yeah. There are no creatures. No. I'm gonna swing a 2/2 at you though.
I'll take 2.
Then I shall pass. That's the funny thing. This deck's like, oh, kill creatures, make mine bigger. You're over there like, I don't have creatures. Fuck you.
Lotus Bloom will go down on my upkeep to 2 suspend counters. I'll
Yep.
play this Mox Amber for 0 mana. It is a Mox. It says I can add 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers I control. But, however, I don't have any of those. So, I'll tap the Codex Shredder. I will mill myself 1 card. That is a Mishra's Bauble. I will then... Fuck it, I'm gonna tap the Grinding Station here, and I'm gonna sack the Mox Amber to mill myself 3 times. That's a Urza's Power Plant, another Sphere, and an Urza's Tower. I have no colored mana to do anything, so go ahead.
Untap upkeep draw.
Slowly getting there, though.
I'm gonna do this just for fun. Foray of Orcs. It's gonna mass Orcs too, and then that's pretty much all it can do because you have no creatures.
Yep.
I'm then gonna swing 4, 5, 6, 7 at you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It looks like I might actually win this, maybe. I'll pass.
Huh? Let's the number. That's a pretty good card, but it doesn't have one yet. I'll play this is Saga. This is one of the most disgusting lands ever printed. It is both a Saga and a land. As of now, it's just out your colorless. I'll tap the Codex Shredder, keep milling myself. That is an Emery Lurker Block. I would like to draw that. Alright. Lotus Bloom's down to 1 now.
You pass?
Yep.
Well, shit.
Either this deck does nothing or it does everything. It appears I'm doing nothing this time around.
Mountain. Tap 2 for a golem.
Am I
Swing.
alive?
What?
I'm just barely alive. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 7.
7 again.
Yep. You die next turn.
Down to 4, yep. It's okay, I only need this turn.
I will then pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Lotus Bloom becomes a Black Lotus. Finally, I will draw. There's a Saga moves up to 2. Now I can do the disgusting shit. I will tap the Lotus Bloom. I will sacrifice it. I will then add 3 mana of any one color. I will add 3 white to my mana pool. I will then add 1, 2, 3 more, making a total of 6 mana, and I will cast the shit first. Actually, I'll know another card. It's a Urge's Tower. I will then cast Open the Vaults. Open the Vaults reads, I get to return all artifact and enchantment cards from my graveyard to the battle. So, well, actually it just says all artifact and enchantments from all graveyards. So if you have some, you also get them back.
No.
So, I will get a bunch of artifacts back into play. I'll get both of these Lotus Blooms.
That's scary.
I'll get this Mox Amber, this Mishra's Bauble, these Chromatic Spears, and another Mishra's Bauble, and another Grinding Stitch. Now, can I even, like, go for the win here, though? I don't think I even can. I have to get, like, really lucky. I'll tap, so I have a shit ton of Grinding Station triggers because a billion artifacts enter play. I'm going to respond to those triggers by sacking this one to mill 3 cards, sack this to mill 3 cards, I'll sack this Codex Shredder to mill 3 cards, I'll sack this to mill 3 cards, so that's 12 so far. I will mill 12 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot of dog shit, honestly. No good artifacts there. Some decent ones, but I'm just at 4 though. Is the problem here? I think I'm just hit, right?
You should have tapped 2 into the Urza Saga. Make a big blocker.
This Saga's on 2. Yeah, but I mean, I can make 1 blocker, then I still die to the rest of your stuff, then. So,
Not necessarily if you block the 4/4 and you succeed in making it so Golem can't attack, you survive with 1 life.
yeah, I think I'll survive, but it's going to be pretty rough here. I'm going to sack this Chromatic Sphere to add 1 mana of any color, which I'll need to be blue and draw a card. Which means I have a... I try to have to tap this, though. That sucks. Yeah, I'll sack the Lotus Bloom, man, so I'll just be floating 3 blue. I'll do it again to draw a card. So floating 3 blue is a base fits all. I'll play these double Codex Shredders. So I have 1 blue left. No, I can't even play those. Holy shit. Yeah, see what I'm telling you? This deck can pretty much do nothing sometimes. I'll use 1 of those blue, and I'll play this Tamio, which pays for itself because it's Mox Amber, now alerts.
Okay.
So, 0/3 flyer.
Okay.
Tap this, so I have the 3 I was talking about. So I have blockers.
Well, you would have 5. Unless, how much you have to pay into the thing to sacrifice and mill?
I don't have to pay anything, I just have to sacrifice an artifact.
So you should have the 2 from the thing being sacrificed, and then the 3 from the Lotus thing. So you should have 5.
Oh, it doesn't produce mana. It just mills me cards.
Something was make you draw a card. And making the mana.
Oh, these things, yeah. They don't. So they require 1 mana to put in them, and then they produce the mana back out. So they're like mana neutral. Essentially, what these things are.
Okay, so you made the big blocker, the 3/3.
I had 3 mana total. I played Tamio and tapped this, so now I'm back to 3 mana.
Okay, so what's the face down card?
This is the construct.
Okay.
So that's going to be after the construct. I have 1 mana left. God, am I even supposed to do that though?
I'm gonna tell you something. You better pray that I don't draw a swamp.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, and then I will, with my final mana here, I'll play another Codex Shredder. I'll tap it and mill a card. Which is Bobble in the yard. This is also somewhere in my graveyard. Yep. Go ahead.
Alright,
If I
untap.
survive next turn, I definitely
Oh, keep draw. I drew a Diabolic Tutor. You lucky little bitch.
You lucky little bitch, huh?
I'm move to combat and swing out. Golem trigger. Wait, I'm not gonna play any Evolving Wilds. I have an idea. I'm gonna say it's a non-land.
You say it's a land.
It is a land. It's a swamp.
Yes!
So you have a 4/4, a 2/2, and a 1/1. Before declaring blocks,
Yeah, sure.
you-
My god, regardless, I survive on 1 HP here. Is that what's about to happen? Even if you kill one of my guys?
So, it's a. How big is the construct?
5.
5/5. It'll kill my 4/4. I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna Infernal Grasp it.
-3/-3.
No, it destroys it.
Oh.
No, I lose 2 life. And so then, yeah, you have 7 coming at you.
Yeah, I'll block the 3 and then take exactly 3 down to 1.
Okay.
That's it?
Then I'll play the Evolving Wilds.
Sure.
Then I'll pass. Oh, I was so close. Damn.
I don't even know if I win here, honestly. Okay, so Urza Saga is gonna take up to 3.
Yeah,
Before it
you.
does, I'm gonna tap it.
Yeah.
Steal 1 mana.
I was about to say you can do that.
Yeah. Then I will go get a free Lotus Bloom. Because it effectively costs 0. So I need to find a way. Jesus. You're one unusual. Okay. I'm trying to focus on this line here. 1 mana floating. I have 2 Lotus Blooms. And I have a Codex Shredder in play. I think I'm short. I think I'm just short.
Is he? What artifact did you go grab?
Lotus Bloom.
Oh, you got another Lotus Bloom?
So I have 2 black lotuses, essentially, and then 3 lands, and the 1 that's floating. So I have access to 6, 10 mana. Right?
Wait, where's the Lotus Bloom?
These things are lotus blooms.
Then where's the third one?
Oh, I went and grabbed the 1. I have 1 master.
Ah, okay. You heard nothing.
So gonna tap 3, 4. Yeah, it should just barely be enough. Holy shit. Okay. Let's have 3, and then use this one that's floating, so that's gonna be 4 mana. I'll sack this Lotus Bloom to float 3 white. So I have 3 white mana floating. And 4 colorless floating.
You're lucky I didn't get that swamp because I had Feed the Swarm in hand.
I'm gonna tap this Codex Shredder and spend 5 of that mana, so I have 2 more white floating. Codex Shredder goes into my yard, and I get to return target card from my graveyard. I'm going to go return Open the Vaults.
Wait, it's a wait. That's
6
Codex
mana.
Shredder.
Yeah, Codex Shredder is what allows me to do that, but I have to spend 5 full mana to go grab this back. So now this is in my hands. I'm going to sack this Lotus Bloom once again, and now I'm going to float 3 blue. So I have 5 mana, 1 short.
Wait, so wait, is that an enchantment you brought back?
Open the Vaults? No, this is a sorcery, I'm just saying. Reviewing it in my hands. I'm
Yeah.
going to spend 2 of that blue that I just got. Cast this Reshape. Additional cost to cast this spell, I have to sacrifice an artifact. I'll sack this Mox Amber. I get to search my library for an artifact card, which is 30 mana cost, X or less, and put it into play.
What is X?
X is 0. I'm gonna go find the last Lotus Bloom. The actual last Lotus Bloom in my deck. And I will sack that Lotus Bloom to give me exactly 3 mana, which will give me exactly to 6, so that I can cast this Open the Vaults. Now, every artifact in my graveyard
Yep.
is kind of that.
Now I want to see this combo.
Yep. There's a very low chance I might not even get it, which would be hilarious, but I believe I will. So, now that I have a gazillion mana and a gazillion artifacts, all of these are going to ETB. I have to fucking organize this shit. Codex Shredders, all 4 Lotus Blooms, a Mox Amber, another Grinding Station, Alicia's Baubles, Codex Shredder, Chromatic Star and Chromatic Spheres are effectively the same exact thing. Mox Opal, Mox Amber, Chromatic Spheres, Alicia's Bauble. Okay. So all of these artifacts return to play.
Okay.
When that happens, I get a gazillion Grinding Station triggers. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, I may untap Grinding Station, and I can tap it in response to each trigger to mill a bunch of cards. So I'm going to sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards to start off. And I'm going to mill 5 times 3 is 3, 6,
15.
12, 15. Yep. So I'll mill another 15 cards. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I will then tap one of these Codex Shredders to pull another card. Then I'm going to sack all of my Lotus Blooms, which is 9 mana, no, 3, 6, 9,
12.
mana. 12 mana, I'm going to tap this Mox Opal, which makes 13. I'm making white with this, by the way, and then I'll sack this, which gets me to 8 mana. I'm going to sack Codex Shredder to return a card.
All right, I'm a scoop at this point. I'm a scoop at this point.
Essentially, what happens is I'm going to discard my whole deck. Now I'll return all of the combo pieces to play, which are these 3. Then these 3 cards read. Essentially, Cavi Manufacture, whenever I would create one of these tokens, a clue, food, or a treasure, I can instead create one of each.
Yeah.
Pull up any machine reads. Whenever I would sacrifice a food, I create a tapped treasure token, and then this is whenever I get an artifact, I can tap it. So I'll make a food token with this, I'll get 3, then I'll sack the food token, which will make a treasure token, which gives me 3, which gives me infinite artifacts to use training station. I'll mill your entire deck, and then you...
How do you mill my deck though? Oh, is it target player?
Yeah, target player, yeah. So I'll just mill
Oh.
you.
Shit.
It's a really weird deck.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you, Wizard, for joining me. And I will see you guys in the next one.